Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about brushes from Amazon, and the brand of these brushes are actually called as Beauty Wand. So I was scrolling through the Amazon's makeup aisle in the Amazon app, and then I saw these brushes as a sponsored post first. And in sponsored post, you get to see the products on top of all the product list or sometimes in between products as well. So when I first saw these brushes, I first kept ignoring it. Then I thought, let's look at these brushes. This looks really cool. Then I clicked onto the brushes, and by the way, these brushes come in set. There comes like two sets. One is called as starter set, which consists of all the eye brushes, and then we have a core set which consists of 4 different face brushes. And I want to get into all these brushes and how it works and how it looks like and all that stuff. So I was kind of intrigued to buy these brushes after looking at the pictures that was put on Amazon, and I really liked it. And then eventually I bought both of the sets. First I bought the core set, and then I went ahead bought the starter set as well. So let's start with the packaging. Both the sets come in a pouch like this, and this pouch is of pink color, and it's a really nice so-called faux leather. No, it's not faux leather. It's a really nice material, and I like the quality of the pouches. And when you open up the pouch, inside it looks like this. There comes this holder, and there is also a plastic wrap to protect the head of the brushes. And same thing with the starter kit as well. Comes with 5 holders and the plastic to protect the bristles of the brushes and not the head of the brushes or whatever. And also each of the brush came in each single plastic holder, which is really nice. So yeah, that's about the packaging. So in the core collection, there comes 4 brushes. As I said, there is a buffing brush which is numbered at 1404, which looks like this. Then we have contouring brush which is 1401, which looks like this. And then we have 2 of the flat brushes. First one is the foundation brush or 1403, and then we have a detailer brush 1402. So on Amazon, the brushes look really big and like almost standard brushes, but when I have the brushes in hand, the brushes are kind of smaller than normal standard brushes. Like, let me give you some comparison. I have the Real Techniques Expert Face brush with me, and we have the buffing brush from Beauty Wand. And as you can see the difference right here, the Beauty Wand is a little bit smaller than the Expert Face brush. So these brushes are a little bit smaller than usual brushes, and which makes it really perfect for traveling. These brushes are really soft. I really like the quality of these brushes. The buffing brush from Beauty Wand is really beautiful stiff kabuki brush, and it's really perfect for your foundation, whether liquid foundation or cream foundation. And to demo this product, I have used foundation today, which I generally do not wear that often, but I did use this brush before with liquid foundation as well. Today I have applied the stick foundation from Nykaa, which I really like, and I buffed the foundation using this brush, and it was really quick and really easy to do so. There is no streaks of this brush on the face, which is really perfect. I really like this brush. Now moving on to the next brush, which is my favorite brush out of the core set, like face set, and this one is this brush right here. This is the contouring brush or 1401 brush, and you guys have probably seen me use this brush on my channel quite often now, because I really like this brush, and I mostly like to use this brush to dust off the powder underneath the eyes or to set my under eye concealers, because the shape of this brush is so perfect to powder underneath the eyes or to swipe off the bake underneath the eyes. Although it says contouring brush, but I have not used this brush for contouring purpose yet, but I did apply blush with this brush, and it also applied blush really well on my face, which I really like. So yeah, this is the contouring brush or 1401 brush from the core set. And now let's move on to 2 other brushes from the core set, and then I'm going to move on to the eye brushes. So I have the foundation brush or 1403 brush and the detailer brush or 1402 brush. Now this sort of flat foundation brush is really perfect for applying your foundation on your face first and then go ahead with this brush or with your sponge to blend the foundation in. This sort of flat foundation brush is not so much in use for personal uses because we usually like to go directly with this sort of buffing brush or sponge and going into the foundation and apply on the face. So this brush is a really good one for those who are makeup artists, and I personally like to use this brush to apply foundation on my face. If I am mixing two different foundation, I like to go in on the foundation and mix it well and then apply it on the face and then go ahead and buff it in. And the other way I like to use this brush, and that's exactly what I did today to demo this brush, is to apply pot concealer underneath the eyes, because the flat portion of this brush is not too wide and it perfectly gets into a pot like this. And then I like to take the concealer and then apply it underneath the eyes and then blend it with sponge or with the brush. So yeah, this is the foundation brush from Beauty One. And the last brush from the Code collection is called as Detailer brush, and you can use this brush in many ways you like. You can use this brush to detail work on your face, like spot conceal your face or maybe carve out your brows. But I personally like to use this brush to apply highlighter on my inner corners, and I have been using this brush only for that purpose because the tip of this brush is really nice and it just perfectly fits into the inner corners. So I like this brush for that inner corner highlight, but you can use this brush any way you like. So this is the Detailer brush from Beauty One. And now let's talk about the eye set from Beauty One. So the eye set or the starter set come with 5 different brushes. We have two, blending brush or shadow application brush. We have one angled eye brush, then we have a flat definer brush as well as an pointed eyeliner brush. So let's start with these 2 blending brushes, which are my personal favorite from this set to do eye look or for blending eyeshadows. So there is one 2805 which is called as crease brush, and there is the other brush which is called as shadow brush or 2804 brush. The crease brush looks like this, and it's a really nice dome shaped crease brush which is perfect for detailed crease work into your eyes. But this brush is not that fluffy or big to apply transition onto your eyes, so that's why I like to use other brushes to put transition onto my eyes, then go in with this brush to deepen up the outer corner or to deepen up the crease. And then we have the shadow brush or 2804 brush, which is very much like a flat yet fluffy brush. It's like a little bit flat but yet a little bit fluffy, and this is a really nice multi-purpose brush because you can use this brush to apply your shadow or you can blend your shadow, or you can also use this brush to apply shimmer shades or eyeshadow on your lid. But personally I like to use this brush to put lighter shadow on my brow bone area to clean up the brow bone, and I also like to use this brush to do my lower lash line eyeshadow. But today I have used the crease brush to do my lower lash line, and it also worked really nicely, and I like both these brushes. I feel like both these brushes are very multi-purpose brushes, and these 2 are my favorite brushes from this set. And then we have the flat definer brush or flat concealer brush, and this brush again I really like because of how flat the tip is, and this brush is perfect to clean up your brows and it works really beautifully. And this brush is called as flat definer brush or 2803, so I like this brush as well. Then we have angled brush. They call this brush as brow brush or 2801 brush, and this is the only brush I have not tried it yet because this brush is a little bit too soft for my liking as a brow brush. But I feel like this brush also can be used to create liner with shadows on your eyes. Otherwise also you can use this brush to create a wing liner or liner with your gel liner as well. But we do have the eyeliner brush into this set which I really like. I have not used this brush today, but I have used this brush before, and it's a really beautiful, very stiff and very nice brush to do your eyeliner, and it just goes to your lash line really effortlessly. And this brush also has that little bit of a bend to it which kind of makes it easier to apply the liner, and I really like this brush. So yeah, that was the last brush explanation into the starter set from Beauty One. And also the price of these brushes kind of vary, that's why I did not tell the price in the beginning. I bought the Code collection for 469 rupees and the starter set for around 450 something, but the MRP was written there 999 rupees, and then the Amazon gives lightning deal and all that stuff, so the price could vary. Now in the core collection brush, I really like these two brushes, the buffing brush as well as the contouring brush, and other two brushes are okay sort of brushes, but I definitely do like these two brushes, the buffing brush as well as the contouring brush. So do I recommend the core collection or face set? I would say yes, because if you go in the market and try to buy one single good buffing brush, it will cost you around 400 rupees to 800, even 900 rupees, and the quality of this brush is also really great. I really like this brush, so I think it's a really great set because you're getting 4 really good brushes, and the size of these brushes are also really good. You can travel with these brushes and also comes with a pouch. So I think the core collection gets an yes from my side. I would recommend you guys to purchase this if you find it on Amazon. And now to the eye sets. I also think that eye sets are worth the price, because personally I like 4 out of 5 brushes into this set. I like the crease brush, I like the shadow brush, I like the flat definer brush as well as the eyeliner brush, and I definitely think these are really worth the price and really good quality. So I also recommend the eye set from the Beauty Wand as well. And yeah, that's it about the Beauty Wand brush set review. I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.